So do you think Hitler shot himself in the bunker, or did he make it to Argentina?
I do not believe that the Fuhrer killed himself. After I've done, a lot of research. I mean, there's even CIA files that came out not too long ago
Yeah,
that were talking about how they were hunting for him
in
in
Argentina,
Argentina.
right?
So I mean, you,
Of course, they
I,
had the underground systems, U-boats. I mean, the means of transportation, everything were there.
right. I mean, I'm more than positive that there were many contingency plans put in place for Hitler when he knew or when he thought he could lose it all, and those plans were put into place. And I like to hope and believe, I believe, not hope, that him and Ava lived out their years in Argentina, and they were as happy as they could be, running and hiding. I'm sure that was very stressful, but that's what I believe.
That's a good assumption. I mean, based on that, why do you think he would have done the fleeing to Argentina? I mean, obviously the war was lost at that point.
Hmm.
Is it more so just to give up on the situation? Like it was too big of a hill to climb or too big of a task? I know at that time, of course, it's impossible to really wake up a world to the scenario because of the limit of, propaganda that can be pushed. You only
Right.
have newspapers and whatnot back in those days.
I mean, listen, if Hitler was alive today and had our means of propaganda and our means of, you know, communication, I'm sure things would have turned out very differently. But I think that he ran to Argentina to try to regroup. I always kind of believe that he went there to try to regroup because they wanted to try to fight back and make a last stand, but they needed a place that was going to be friendly, that was going to be friendly to their cause and be supportive in the mission. And from what I understand, Argentina, they had a fairly big German population there. So he did go, that's why he went. And unfortunately, I think that it just couldn't happen because he was running, they were trying to kill him. He couldn't really show his face because the world had thought he had died. So there was a lot of hills for him to climb. And I guess I don't think that he I don't want to say he gave up. I don't think he gave up. I just think it was a lot to overcome.
100%. Which we're seeing, I mean, unfold right in front of
We're
us
seeing it
as
now.
in
I mean,
real
it's
time.
a lot to overcome now.
Because, like, where do you start? How does the process begin, or what's the breaking point that would lead to some type of essentially where you're talking a reform, or maybe what happened where there's a government overthrow, restart fresh? I mean, obviously, back in the day, the Revolutionary War, I mean, we had enough with the tea tax.
Hmm.
So the fact we're willing to be pushed this far with nothing happening, and once again, I'm not trying to spark anything here, just for social media purposes.
Right.
Uh,
We're
but
just
just
speaking our
theoretically
opinion.
speaking, just talking about history. But yeah, that it just hasn't reached some type of breaking point yet where people have had enough.
I know, and it is unfortunate. Well, back then, during the Revolutionary War, during World War II, the Civil War, people were tougher. You know what I mean? They were strong people, and they did not have as much distraction as we have. You know what I mean? We all got a phone. You know what I mean? We got internet, social media. Sports ball. There's so much to keep our minds busy. It's like that saying from Rome, give them bread and circuses and you could do whatever you want, basically. So it's kind of that. Um, the other aspect of it is I think while it's bad, right? Like for us it's bad. Like we look at this like, yo, we fucking hate this shit. Like this sucks. We're tired of these fucking we're tired of seeing the fat degenerates. We're sick of it. Gay pride, but we're sick of, for us this is how we live. Um But for the average person that doesn't think like that, they can still go to the store and buy food for their family. He can still get up and go to work and bring home a paycheck. And even though it's not much, he's kind of like just scraping by. It's still too comfortable for everybody, and it has to get to the point where it's just completely unbearable
Yep,
for
unfortunately.
for the masses, because there's going to be a small portion of us that are like us, that are fed up, and we're ready to go. We're ready to throw down. We're either going to die on this hill or not. Like that's the way we look at it. And there's the other people that are just happy with making it by. Well, we need those people to get to the point of consent. Which what I mean by that is like, if they see us do that, they're not going to lose their shit, because they're going to be like, you know what, I get it.